I'm looking. I think it says recording. Hey!
It says recording.
Woohoo! So, hey guys, welcome to a special edition of the Sun Dragon Sideshow, which is not the sideshow, although, because I can't edit anymore because I'm doing this on my computer, this is the Sideshow VSC. VSC. You, Liz.
VSC. Welcome to the VSC.
Yourself.
What?
Introduce yourself.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion at Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in Brevard, telecommuting from home.
Yay! And I'm Rebecca. I am the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in Brevard. I'm still getting used to where to look. With this video conferencing thing, I really want to look at myself, which is not the same as looking at you guys at home. I'm trying. I haven't watched myself from the last episode, and I'm pretty sure I was looking all over the place in the last episode.
Yeah, it's a little
down
weird.
And up and over and yeah. So we're doing our version of QVC today. I've come in just for a couple minutes to show you guys some stuff, and then I'm going home. So don't try to call the shop today. Call the shop tomorrow. So, yeah. So VSC, I'm still getting used to it. Virtual Shopping Channel. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple yarns today, and we are going to do one notion, and I'll put the comments I can in below, and I'll actually talk about prices. I gotta be completely honest with y'all. Our prices may be a little more than you would find at a big box store or a warehouse, and that's because we are a little brick and mortar shop, local yarn store, LYS, and we're trying to cover our overhead, but we're not trying to overcharge you for yarn. We're just trying to make ends meet. So if you love us and want to support us, please shop with us, okay? We appreciate it. I have started an online shop. I only have a few things up there. I will try as I can to get what we're doing in the VSC on the shop as I can. So you can buy it if you want to. There are some glitches with that, and that it only lets me put up like 12 colors or 12 photos for one yarn. So we're trying to work around that, and contact us. We'll help you. Like what? I know I'm talking a lot right now, Liz, but
you're fine.
It's like we're at the shop. I talk all the time. So what we love about, hopefully what we can still offer you, is more of a personalized shopping experience where we can still help you on the phone, virtual shopping, things that you won't find at a big box store. So anyway, we are going to start with Liz's yarn, and I'm going to hold up stuff as I can.
So
what do you have today, Liz?
Well, Rebecca said, let's do a VSC tomorrow. And I said, well, let me go through my yarn stash and see what I've got. So I thought, because spring is springing and we might want to think about some summery springy knits, I was like, ooh, I have some Cascade Ultra Pima. This is the wine color, even though it looks more like a ruby red in, let me turn on an extra light, I think.
So I need to get you,
hopefully,
I don't know how I do it. I need to get you the fancy light setup I have at my house. Oh, there you go.
There it is. I do have a shawl made up out of it. I took a just a regular gartered shawl and knit until I was done knitting, and then I crocheted and fringed it.
So it is a very classic triangle shawl, right?
Very classic triangle shawl.
I have another color of Pima here. I'll show off a couple colors in a minute. The Ultra Pima, it has 100 grams, 220 yards. It recommends a 5 or a 6 needle, so it's kind of in the DK range. What needle did you use on your shawl?
For this one, I actually used an 11, which gave me this fantastic open, garter area.
Yeah.
It's very soft, and it's great for summer where, you know, you're running into the grocery store or sitting somewhere and they've got the air full blast. It's just enough to, you know, keep you snugly, but not too snugly. Yeah.
I remembered I have made this bag. This is crocheted with Ultra Pima. It's actually holding 2 strands together. Some wonderful spring colors. This is the zigzag bag, I think. I'll have to look that up. But it has some nice heft to it, especially if you're double stranding. But you can do stuff like what Liz did and keep it really open. So it's got a little bit of a sheen on the yarn, which I kind of like. That can make it fancy if you want it to be fancy, which I think.
Yeah, it's just, and it's fantastic. I want to say, let me look. Oh, it is machine washable and dryable.
Cottons, a lot of cottons will have that, except for like the really delicate cottons we had last week. Might kind of say, oh, be careful, be careful. So it's a sturdy yarn with a little bit of class that is really great for a variety of projects. I know people who use this for baby knits, you know. Let's see. We are selling it for $10.25 a skein. And we have a lot of colors. Stock right now, I will warn people, stock is weird right now. Some things will have plenty of, and some things will have only 1 skein of. And that is, Cascade is not shipping orders for at least another week, and it's a play by ear scenario, so us getting yarn back in is questionable right now from a lot of yarn companies. But we want to work with you on what you would like to, see what we can make work with what we have in stock. We have some, let's see, we have some nice neutrals in this. Here's some white and gray and black. We also have some of the brown type of neutrals in this. We got cream and a few other browns. I know the volume on my computer is probably not showing the best color. But I can't splice in photos like I usually do here. I like to put them in. I can't really edit with this. We're just recording it and shoving it in your face. So,
the sacrifices we have to make.
I know, right? But then, ooh, look, we have pretty colors too. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to throw some photos up, if I remember, on Instagram of some of what we're talking about today. So, cotton, yay.
In addition to all those yummy colors, we do have a nice selection of dark and broody, if anybody, you know, likes the darker end of the.
Yeah, I couldn't pull the whole wall apart to show y'all the fun colors, so that's what I chose. So keeping with the theme of cottons, I decided to show you off a fun cotton as well. I am gonna show off the Juniper Moon. Let me pick a one that's maybe not quite so light. This is one of my favorite colors of it. Juniper Moon Bud. Now, this is Juniper Moon's version of a classic elite yarn that we used to have called which one? Sprout, right? Sprout. So if anyone knows Sprout, Classic Elite went out of business a couple years ago. It was very sad. This is an organic Peruvian cotton. It has a wonderful bubbly texture. This is a chunky weight yarn. So it's a little bit thicker and it's softer in some ways than the Ultra Pima. It's a total different construction. So it gives it a much softer feel. If people use the numbers, it's a number 5. It does say machine washable on it. It is, let's see, for 100 grams, we have 109 yards. So there's about half the yardage here as on the Ultra Pima. And they are recommending, for knitting, they are recommending a 9 to an 11 needle. So it comes in fantastic colors. Let me show you for, have you done anything out of the bud, Liz? I mean, I know you might have at the house.
I have not done anything out of the bud, but we have quite a few people doing baby blankets and stuff like that out of the
chevron
bud.
Baby blankets with fun colors.
Yeah.
This is the shop sample. It is this cute little baby sweater with a hood. It's called the Magnus and it has all these different stitch patterns. This is actually written for wool, this little sweater. And I just thought it would be really awesome to do in this cotton. And it's so squishy soft. It's really wonderful. And it's a fast knit. It has, like I said, it changes stitch patterns as you go so you don't get bored. This is the very smallest size you can make. Let's see. My shout out to Elizabeth, my summer intern. She made these little tags for me this summer so I can look at it and say, it took 2 skeins of it for the smallest size. This pattern, in case you're interested in the pattern, it's on Ravelry, and you can make it up to, like, I want to say an 8-year-old or something. That would take a lot of yarn. We have other options if you don't want to make it out of cotton. But it was great to show off the cotton. So I have 3 sets of colors. I might have every color here. I'm going to try to show off to y'all. We have the soft and neutral tones. And by the way, you might be able to see the price tag there. These are $13.50 a skein. So we got the more baby colors. They are currently out of stock in the baby pink. So we don't have that right now. And then we have a few bolder colors. We have a nice slate blue, a bright red, and a gray. That kind of runs the gambit. And then I saved the fun colors for last.
Ooh.
We've got a dark purple. We've got a wonderful teal. We have a robust orange, and we have the ever popular grello. It's kind of a greenish yellow.
It's not called grello. What's the name? So
it's called goldenrod, but we call it grello. It's kind of that chartreusey greeny yellow that's really popular right now. We have various quantities of this in stock, so we could see what we could pull together for you. We just got the grello, the goldenrod, and the candy tuft, which is the cream, I guess.
Creamy white, yeah.
Back in stock. So anyway, so those are some fun cottons that, you know, getting ready for the warmer temperatures. Yay! And then I half thought about doing this as a notion, and Liz said, hey, let's do this as a notion. We have, we've had since we opened these really cool tins that have a lot of notions inside them. I'm looking for a good one to show off. We have really random, it's quantities right now, but I think this is the best one to show. They are these cute, they look like little Altoid tins. This one, they have funny sayings or they have pictures on them. This one is Sable, stash acquired beyond life expectancy. They're by the Sexy Knitter is her business name. And what she's done with these Altoid tins is she has stuffed them full of cute little notions. I'm gonna try not to have it spill out and show y'all. They fit like a jigsaw puzzle. If you put them in right, everything fits. So you have one of everything you need. You've got a few different needles. There's a magnet on the top that can keep some of the needles and the repair hook that comes with it out of the buried mess that's in the tin. We've got a tape measurer, a cute little needle gauge. The tape measurer, they're all different colors of sheep. They're not all white, but they're little sheep tape measures. The cute needle gauge will tell you what size up to an 11. We have the cute little mini snips, little scissors. I love them. We have one stitch holder if you need it. We've got a row counter. Open, Go ahead.
The row counter's got a ring on it, so you can stick it on your work. It's more than just, you know, a row counter.
We got a cable needle, my J hook, my favorite, functional for all sizes because it's thin. We have open close stitch markers, and we have she folds these herself, little origami fixed stitch markers. They're good for smaller size stuff, but they're great. And everything, once you pile it in, you can close the lid. So we have the Sable. We have, if I can't take my knitting, I'm not going. It's all good fun until someone drops a stitch. popular a couple years ago. We have a couple winter is coming.
I have one of those.
Is that the one you have right now at your table?
No, the one I have right now is I knit so I don't kill people.
Yeah, I don't think we have any of those left in the shop, but those are fun too.
But mine, I've kind of like everything's kind of come and gone, and I don't know if you can see it inside very well.
You've tailored it to your own stuff.
I've tailored it to my stuff, and I love the fact there's a magnet in there, and yeah, it's great to chuck in a bag.
This says hard to read, but it's not a hobby, it's a post-apocalyptic life skill. I think that one is very fitting for right now. Then we have some this one might be, we have some empty ones, but we could fill them. We could transfer from ones that, first come, first serve. We can fill the ones that are empty. Or you can buy an empty one and put your own stuff in it. So and we can empty out ones that are full and fill up ones that are empty. Again, first come, first serve. This one says, if you don't have anything nice to say, come knit by me. Although we are socially distanced right now, but this could remind you of times when we're not. It's not Dior, it's DIY. Here, I would do a few more of the empty ones that we would fill if you wanted, or we would sell them empty. By the way, these are $35 full, and they are $9.50 empty. So, no, it's not for you.
The answer to every question a knitter and a crocheter always
no. No. Can you make me? No. Nope. Knit on with confidence and hope through all crises. Elizabeth Zimmerman. That one, without being snarky, is fairly apropos to right now. I like this one. Repeat from by the way, I'm all for supporting another small business. If we don't have what you want, or you want to see what she has, you can go to Sexy Knitter's website. She's got an Etsy page, and you might see some other cool options you want to get from her. So please support her too. I like this one. This is another empty one, but again, we could fill it.
I'm counting.
And I think I only have a handful of other ones over here, but I've already showed them off. The one last thing I'll save is she said, we could make them with your logo. And I went, what? So we still have quite a few, maybe 3 or 4 that have our shop logo on them. If you would like one that has the shop logo. And if people are like, oh my gosh, these are amazing, I want them, and we sell them, maybe we'll try to get some more in from her. I don't know how she's doing. I will check in with her, and we'll try to get some more in the shop. So, but that's what we have for right now. If you're interested, I am here Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can email me any day, Rebecca@sundragonartandfiber.com. You can call the shop, 828-877-3550 on Tuesdays or Thursdays, and try to reach me. And I'll get up what I can on the online shop. I will put the link underneath this. But we'll just have to see, I thank everyone for your patience as we're doing all this crazy stuff. And we'll try to film another straight up sideshow tomorrow. So, guess what Brian said we should call the sideshow now, because he likes the dad jokes. He says we should call it the side-by-side show.
The side-by-side show.
So let us know what you think of that. Maybe we'll test it tomorrow, but I'll give credit to Brian. Yeah, someone's trying to call the shop, and I'm not answering the phone because I'm not supposed to be here today. We're just filming this, and I'm going home. So we love you all, and we hope you're all staying safe. And let us know if you have questions about the cottons we talked about today, right? All right. Bye.
Miss you guys. Love you.
Yeah, bye. Love you all. You all have a good day. Stay home. Stay safe. Bye.
Bye.
Ending meeting. And they hung up, by the way. And I'm still recording this because this will be filler if someone wants to subscribe or go to another channel. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I have to hit 2 buttons. Ah.